Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Alright, man, that's what this word ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. First, I'd like to give double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. I also like to give a shout out to the head of the Men of Israel camp, the brother Kazak, out here in Greenville, South Carolina, who I also teach under. Also like to give a shout out to the other Akim across the four corners of the earth that's pushing and teaching this truth, man. To see y'all, let's say shalom. Alright, it's your brother the Bach. Just coming back with a a quick video, through the spirit and power of how about Shemal Shah, just exhorting the point that that was made at camp, that we talked about it at camp. And what's crazy is even before we talked about it at camp, the spirit that hit me last week to gather a few precepts, gather some precepts to make a video on it, man. And to exalt the point that once again, I do not know, well, not once again, but I don't know nobody knows who's the true who the elect men would be. We don't know, but the point that I'm making is that those men were already ordained to do what they're doing from the beginning. You just know what I'm saying? And then like even before, when we were born, before the men of the Lord, the elect men, who Yahweh are, I'm a part of that number. But those elect men they were ordained to do what they're doing today, for the ones who, if they are doing it, which they should, what they're doing it, But I'm gonna go ahead and dive straight into the scriptures, man. It's Jeremiah. I'm gonna start off with 1 and 5, man. It says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee." So he basically saying he already knew who they would be, man. He already knew who they would be. He already knew what he had in store for those men, man. He already knew what he had in store for the elect, man. Right? Continuing on, it says, "And before thou camest forth out of thy womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations," man. So the men you see out here, and I'm not necessarily saying, because once again, we don't know, right? So I'm talking in the general terms, But the men who are out here pushing and teaching this truth, man, with sincerity and wholeheartedly, man, those men could possibly be a part of the elect, myself included, Could your high desire be a part of that number, be a part of the elect. But he was saying before we, before we were even born, before those men were even born, he knew that they would come out to be he ordained us to be the prophets unto the nations, man. So the ones that y'all see out here on the highways and byways that's out here prophesying and teaching the truth, the 100% truth, those brothers were already ordained to do that, man. And we made that point at camp, and it was beautiful through the spirit, because I had thought about it before we even went to camp, like this past camp. I think it was April 30th camp. That was beautiful, man. Exalting that point before before we were even what's no. I'm about to grab this other scripture. I'm gonna speak on it then. I'm going straight to John 15, man. I love this one right here. John 15. I'm gonna just go straight to the point, It's John 15:16. It says, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you." Right? And I matter of fact, this is what I was about to speak about. But like back way before, when I first, found out about truth, and I found out, like, and I took it serious, and back in 2018 when I found out, really 2017, I'm gonna say. But when I found out, all in all, I was like, okay, I want to learn more. I'm like, and then as time started to go by, and things started to progress, and I started to grow more and more and more and more. I asked myself, and I asked the brothers, I was like, dang, I'm like, dang, why is it me? Why? Like, what is it about me? Just asking just a humble question, like, trying to figure out, like, what's special about me. And then at that time, when I was learning in the beginning, I didn't necessarily know about, the elect at that moment in time. I was just learning. But it hit beautiful. That's really why I thought about this topic, you know. And I'm gonna give a quick shout out to the brother Anah, because he brought me this scripture, man. He says, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. I ordained you." Right? And this is Yahweh speaking, man. This is Yahweh speaking. It says, "I ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, that thou and Salakim, and that your fruit should remain, that whosoever ye shall ask of the Salakim, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you," man. And that was beautiful. That was that made me, want to just shoot off more, just want to, dig more, just want to try to gather as much as I can, but do it, to basically do it with a like with a zeal, man, having that zeal, man. Striving to understand, get the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, to now where I'm at the point to where now I'm hitting the plow with the brothers, man. And it was because once again, humbly, saying Yahweh, I'm part of that number, man. But basically saying, man, that those brothers, were ordained to do what they're doing, man. From the beginning, before times, man. We were ordained to be doing what we're doing, man, before we even were formed in our mother's womb. Yahweh Shem Shah knew who he would have and who he would have out there, on those highways and byways, and who would be pushing 100% truth, man. That's the biggest part, man, because you got a lot of people that go out here and prophesy, but what are they talking about, man? They not all of them are speaking that 100% truth, man. That's why I give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, man, because that's where the 100% truth is at, man. And then, with the head above me, my elder Kazak, and him following GMS, and just doing our thing, to the best of our ability, following the law, statutes, and commandments, and gathering what we can out of the scriptures, man, to prophesy, man. Let me grab one more, and I'm gonna end it on that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 2 Thessalonians 2. I'm gonna go to 3, man. I'm not 3, like 13. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to Yahweh Shema Shah for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because Yahweh Shema Shah hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through it's like him. I'm gonna go back up to because Yahweh Shema Shah hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through signification of the Spirit and belief of the truth, man. Once again, harping on that point, man. Chosen those men, chosen us from the beginning before we was even born, man. Humbly speaking, But all in all, man, just through the Spirit, man, that's beautiful, man. To where Yahweh Shema Shah already knows who's those people, or who's his true prophets are. And just coming in and thinking about it, like, I know some brothers have questions like why me, or like why is it? Because we got these 2/3 out here and they not sticking for shit. Ain't nothing sticking with them, but it stuck with me. Like, that was my question, just elaborating a little bit more on, like I was speaking back a little earlier ago, just elaborate more on that. I was like, dang, it's not sticking with them. But as soon as I heard it, man, I took off, man. I took off with it, and of course, I had to find the right camp, and the Spirit led me to Great Millstone, man. Then the Spirit, well, first it led me to my head of the camp, the brother Kazak, and then there from out, brother Kazak, they were the body was following Great Millstone, and I took off, and I could see and discern, like, okay, yeah, this is where it's at, man. And it's because that's how it was supposed to be, man. That's how it was gonna be from the beginning, man. For for the hopeful elect, man, for the elect, period, man. That's how it was gonna be, man. It was ordained from the beginning, man. You know, man, but man, you know, Yahweh Ratazah video is edifying, just harping on that point, man. Like asking, just answering just answering that question, like reminding brothers like that's out here pushing and teaching this truth, man. Like you know, once again, Yahweh Ratazah, I'm a part of that number, speaking for myself, but you know, as far as other brothers, I know they would say that for themselves, you know, that we're a part of that number. But if this be us that is speaking about in the scriptures, man, that we were chosen from the beginning, man, and that's beautiful, man. But with that, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, man. Shalom, shalom.